Hello viewers, welcome to the program English Takeaway with Sani Sambo. Today we shall be talking about pronouns. You remember we taught nouns, types of nouns, and how we could find them in sentences. Today we shall be talking about pronouns. But before we go on, I want you to listen to this sentence. Bello saw Bello's friend and told Bello's friend to come to Bello's house and greet Bello's wife. What is wrong with this sentence? Certainly, the sentence sounds odd, very unusual, and the reason is we have over-repeated nouns in the same sentence. When you over-repeat nouns in a sentence, you have this kind of sentence, and perhaps it may even affect meaning. So, what is a pronoun? Pronouns are words that we use in place of nouns in order to avoid this kind of unnecessary repetitions. Because if you listen to the sentence very well, you could find that we have repeated two nouns several times. Bello, friend, bello, friend, bello, friend. Let me repeat the sentence. Bello saw Bello's friend and told Bello's friend to come to Bello's house and greet Bello's wife. So two nouns are over-repeated in this sentence. To avoid this kind of unnecessary repetitions, we use pronouns. So that's why we say a pronoun is a word that we use in place of noun to avoid unnecessary repetitions. I will give you a very good example of maybe the school. Wherever the principal goes to the assembly ground every blessed day, with time, that principal loses some kind of prestige in the eyes of the students because they oversee him on the assembly ground. That's why sometimes some clever principals will send their vice principals to go to address the students on the assembly ground. And when there are unique issues, the principals will go there by himself. So the student will say, the principal is on the assembly ground today. Something special must happen today. So they will remain calm and be so keen to listen to the principal. But when the principal always goes to the assembly ground, that kind of strange feeling from the students will not be there, and some relevance might be lost in that process. So we use pronouns in order to avoid unnecessary repetitions of nouns. There are different kinds of pronouns that you can see them, for instance, from two perspectives: object pronouns and subject pronouns. These subject pronouns, for instance, he will change to him when it comes at the end of the sentence or when it serves as the recipient of the action performed by the subject of the verb. We shall discuss that in a greater detail in our Concord or rules of Concord topic that will come your way in the course of this presentation. But we have he, she, it, they, we, you, I, and the rest of them. And each one of these pronouns has both its subject and object form. So he, for instance, will change to him. He is coming. We are expecting him. She is coming. We are expecting her. So she will change to her. Then you will remain the same, whether singular or plural or male or female. For instance, you can say, I am talking to you, Bello, or I am talking to you, Hafsat, or I'm talking to you, Mary, or I'm talking to you, my friends, I'm talking to you, my class. So you find that both subject, object, female, male, you as a second person remains the same. Now, apart from looking at them from the perspective of being a subject pronoun or object pronoun, for the purpose of grammatical explanation, pronouns are classified, for instance, into three: first person, second person, and third person. First person refers to the person speaking. It might be singular or plural. If it is singular, it is I. I am talking to you. So you becomes the second person because you stands for you are speaking to. Now, if it is plural, first person plural, it will be we. We are talking to you. So you in this respect can be both singular or plural. It might also be male or female. It remains you. But for all others, changes normally occur in the course of presentation. So we have like they as third person plural, but he, she, and it are third person singular. Let me repeat this because these are very important. They will help us in our discussion of tenses. They will also help us in our discussion of rules of concord in the course of this presentation. So he, she, it, third person singular. They, third person plural. First person singular, I. First person plural, we. Because like I said, they refer to the person speaking. The person spoken to is the second person. And the person spoken about is the third person. So the third person can be he, she, or it when it is singular. And it can be they when they are plural. There are a lot of these examples in our next video when we come to treat types of pronouns. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye.